No, we in the vibe, man. Hip hop 411.
You're now listening to A-Rod Music.
Don't listen to your lady.
What we doing, huh?
Boy Kriss, answer to the bullshit. Hip hop 411, cold bars, buckshot, make some fucking noise! I just want to say shout out to our sponsors, man. Red Bull, big things are coming. Real talk, and y'all know when I speak it to the universe and say it publicly, shit's gonna happen. Just be patient with us. We are trying to level up and take the shit to a more mainstream level where niggas can get paid real money and live off the shit. Make some fucking noise if you believe in real hip hop culture, though. Yes, sir. Shout out to everybody that's here, man, and doing the things, you know what I mean? We're not even gonna waste any time, man. We got the next battle. We had the first battle, my nigga Verbals versus Mo Gray. That was a crazy ass battle, man. Shout out to my nigga Mo Gray. Trust me, watch that battle and tell me if that nigga don't deserve bigger names. Real talk. Without any further ado, though, let's do this coin toss and get it done. My boy, you came furthest, my nigga Daddy the Don. I'm more comfortable saying your name now because you actually killed it last time. Because first time I was like, damn, bro, I gotta pause every time I say your name. What the fuck are we talking about? Here's the tails, my nigga.
Ads. You need Zigong.
Okay, so you won.
No, I won,
You
nigga.
won. Oh shit.
It's on
Man,
you.
I fuck up this whole min shit.
No, I won.
Who goes first?
It's on him.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, one more fucking noise so these niggas can see that you here for the pause. Make some fucking noise! My nigga came the furthest, all the way from Kimberley, Northern Cape. Daddy the Don, let's get it!
What we doing, huh?
You are officially the second fat person to get body today. So between you and Verbals, let's see who's gonna make the biggest loser. If you don't embrace the honesty that my pan got, then in this regard, you're not caught to handle the truth because it's a double-edged sword, but I'll keep it blunt. It's analog, how these hands twitch every second you take a breath. I should clock you. Like a Fortnite casual, my shoot is digital. In your neighborhood, watch, they can even count your steps. My old timer, D12. We used to calling him Big Ben. You watched sunrise from the gutter like a rooster. That's how we named me Dawn, so be alarmed. Or it's pa, pa. And you waking up to an untimely death. Did you forget who I am, sir? Or is it the Alzheimer's? Either way, I need no introduction. I'm the horseman of death with a nasty bone to pick with your ghostwriter. This about to be a nasty body, like a corpse exhumed. Maggots poking out of your eye sockets while your flesh is ruined. A brutal documentation that will shape the balance of tomorrow. See, I always make sure that the future benefits from the dead like grave robbers. You are well-known garbage, like Brenda's child, gun on him. That's why I dump on son, like Marvin Gaye's son. Force your boy. That's how I dump on son, like Marvin Gaye's pops. Your boy is trash. Fuck it. That's how I dump on son, like Marvin Gaye's pops. Force your boy is trash, and I'm Terrence Howard in Empire. Your girl, I admire. She different, and I've seen all kinds of pussy. Oh, I'm Quagmire. Let's see. It's different. And I've seen all kinds of pussy. I'm Quagmire. Let's see. Daddy issues versus the family guy. That's how the Dawn got her. On all fours, swallowing the boner. Feels like I'm damn Brian. The bitch said, to find your dick, she needs to lift up your damn stomach. I said, why? When I can put a burner on it. That's liposuction. You, an old dirty feline who's gonna leave the surface without a scratch. You went from a kitten with no claws to an irrelevant pussy. The way you ceased from existence like Schrodinger's cat. You were sideshow novelty at best. Just dull entertainment we used to pass our floors like elevator jams. But I'm not mad at you though. I'm mad that Kriss is still giving you a chance. I mean, how are we supposed to box with God's big brother when we're being compared to a chubby elf? How the fuck am I supposed to take you seriously when the person who failed to take you serious was yourself? You don't scare nobody. You are wet like Tech9, aka Battle Rap's pedophile, because you all know you pose a minor threat. You couldn't rap to save your life if bars were the keys to the locks on your... If you couldn't rap to save your life if bars were the keys to the locks on your electric chair. You're the fat black version of Forrest Gump. He literally picked you from the bench. You've been sitting on bars for 2 years, but the only thing you didn't rehabilitate was your pen. Respect. Respect who? You? Respect who? You? Foot tag. Respect who? You? Foot tag. What man? Over here, age doesn't win you credit. In every generation, there's someone whack. In my era, it's rest, and in scrambles, it's... But let me be fair. But let me be fair. But let me be fair. Let me be fair. Let me be fair. I don't have to count my pennies to know that I can afford this 2 cents. You've been lumping your whole career, either choking or coming to battles unprepared. And when I come to think of it, it baffles me when they say you're part of the foundation of SA battle rap. Man, no wonder Jenna's house didn't last. It's because these leagues invest in your defective material, forgetting that concrete is tested for its strength. But you were a broken pillar, because when the climate changed, your statue couldn't weather the storm. I was stoned, but I saw how easy it was for Malcolm to tear your roof off. Now you're here, attempting to fill the voice in your cracked plaster when, off the wall, you never back superior quality like PPC cement. You are fraud.
Hold it down, hold it down.
You are fraud. And FYI, it's not healthy for fat people to be making skinny jokes. You're on thin ice. I mean, you can't even see that you were used as bait to settle a score. But it's funny how the hook left him right in the hands of daddy. So as soon as I step, son, I leave the devil fighting for your soul custody with God. Now it's time.
Time, man. Make some fucking noise for that round, though.
What the fuck you talking about? I was never in scrambles, nigga. Just as a fan, so shut the fuck up. Fucking fake angles, man. Fuck you. My man, look, I was at home minding my diabetes. You know, trying to turn over a new leaf. You know, smoking a new brand of BDs. With a bitch trying to awaken my flaccid dick, stroking it with her titties. Yeah, I'm using anus. See how you like it when you're also in your 50s. So Kriss hit me up on the home telephone. At the exact moment this diva thought was pushing up. At the exact... Okay, let me take that back. So I was at home minding my diabetes. Where am I at? Okay, cool. I was at home minding my diabetes, trying to turn over a new leaf with a new brand of BDs. With a diva thought trying to awaken my flaccid dick, stroking it with her titties. I'm using anus. See how you like it when you're also in your 50s. So Kriss beat me up on my home telephone. At the exact moment I was telling this diva thought to watch her tone. She was pushing my button saying she want a ring. I almost strangled a bitch with a receiver cord, but I received the call. Hoping it ain't the damn bank asking for their damn loan. I said, fuck in this economy, fuck they want from me. I'm worth more dead than alive. I spend all that motherfucking money on take it or leave it doing level 5. But I digress. So Kriss hit me up, say he got a plate. I said, wait, do we got some weight? He said, ish. He said, but the kid good to go, he Gucci. Said the boo's always outside, Zoto's Coochie. It's always outside. Said the boo's always outside, Zoto's Coochie. I said, yo, better rap community. What's good, fam? You're the family, and I hope you're hearing me. I wish nobody to be an enemy. But we gotta admit, the sport we love has been on a decline, and the reason is these swines. I mean, the generation before us birthed us a prime. The generation before us were in the prime and birthed us a shrine. But we just gotta be ready. I hope I don't sound petty, but it's plain to see that the rebuild it's in its infancy, and it's plain to see that the rebuild it's in its infancy, and it's plain to see that the rebuild it's in its infancy, but I ain't advocating for feminazi when I say the scene can be brought up without daddy. Did you get the scene can be brought up without daddy? I mean, on the real, I'm a scholar and a true gentleman, but that don't mean I won't grab him by the collar and put two in this man. That don't mean I won't grab him by the collar and put two in this man. I mean, I'm glad it's always family daddy believed in, because the shots I got to be too close to daddy like an aggrieved kin. This is not that type of day, daddy. This is not that type of day. This is not that type of day. You gonna get fucked up. You ain't gonna know when the rest do. And don't make me tell the better rap community how you after 9 years ain't seen your lover since the introduction of curfews.
Second round on the homie. Get it up, John. Let's get it. Let's get it.
What we doing, huh?
Stop touching me with your fat two hands. If you don't embrace the honesty that my pan got, then in this regard, watch yourself destruct when I land mine. These sentences are worse than lethal injections. It's apartheid how I hang man for scoring the death penalty or falling for the delusions the demo caused. Because when he told you that you would 30 me and you believed him, I knew then that you were naive, cunt. Because you paid someone $1,000 to pen your lyrics. Some stupid shit you try to brag about. Was I nervous? No doubt. But knowing your track record, I wasn't expecting a grand entrance. I wanted no peace from the start. I wanted no peace from the start. Because you losing a war with cholesterol, and I prefer my diet fat-free. I went from heaven's gates to a Happy Meal. The price I paid for this hot delivery, but since I'm poor and skinny, Kriss, thank you for bringing Mr. D food. Since nutrition was your only viable angle, I figured I serve him raw like a sushi platter. Your gut splatters. In my failing efforts to make a clean incision, cause everything I've cooked in these battle rap kitchens was cut from a stainless steel. As far as stock, you got none, literally. There's nothing to gain from him. That's why you will never see niggas queuing in line for this plate like food kitchens. Like soup kitchens. Yeah, that's why you will never see niggas queuing in line for this plate like soup kitchens. This is modern warfare. And fat bitches die first in this battlefield. I'm killing you and your sister Lisijo. I'm killing you. I'm killing you. I'm killing you and your sister Lisijo. That Kandemo and a princess can get it too. In fact, make it a handicap match. I'll bear arms for any bitch who answers that Call of Duty 2. What happened, Dash? What happened, Dash? Nowadays I can't help but picture even Eden the way this bitch fell. Nowadays I can't help but picture even Eden the way this bitch fell. Nowadays I can't help but picture even Eden the way this bitch fell. Sorry. Okay, nowadays I can't help but picture even Eden the way this bitch fell. You are good at sucker punches, like Brazilian martial artists. You have found a unique way of keeping our expectations at the bottom, just like Blanca. That's why every time this ape says something dope, it shocks people. It's sad, really. It is sad, really. It is sad, really, to see a 40-year-old man with saggy pants rapping for validation, think Jim Carrey. Because the day you decide to take that mask off It was your need for acceptance that made you invisible in this league. King, you may have never had a father figure, but you were raised by an African queen who now looks at you with disappointment because you inherited your father's figure. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see.
Let's go.
Let's see. Be skinny, you look like Bash. Nigga, I pick malnutrition. I'm chewing you for the cameras. Let's see. Be skinny, you look like Bash. Nigga, I pick malnutrition. I'm chewing you for the cameras only. After this, I can guarantee you an instant regurgitation like anorexic bitches. I gave you the large picture. And I must say it was harder to fit all of you in it. Cause you have one angle only. While these bullets bend around corners like Angelina Jolie before this movie is finished. Code name the Winter Soldier.
What that mean?
That I got a long nose in the cold like Michael Jackson's fridge. I'm way ahead of you, King. I'm way ahead of you, King. I'm way ahead of you, King. Look at me. I'm toying with Zelitini. These are throwaway bars. You can fetch like a golden retriever. Oh. You made a mistake taking a challenge with me with the hopes you'll deceive us. You're pan-infrared. The way everything you say makes no connections like broken wireless receivers. You're a mascot who made a career screaming bullshit like Sidney Prescott. I'm not impressed, dog. It's your work ethic that makes us depict you as a fat slop. You went from a couch potato to vegetable status buried in a ZZ2 box. You went from a humble servant of the game to a cocky underachieving whack flop. I'm not impressed, dog. I'm not impressed, dog. Hence, I'm stoking the fire to your incineration, and Kriss, I'm tired of recycling your trash, dog. I beat Hooli and he got power. What's your defense, dog? What kind of alchemist are you who replaces heaven's gates with a rusty devil fork? Next battle, I accept no excuses. For real. I'm inspecting every plate carefully because you seem to be a very dodgy cutlery salesman. Time.
Hey, yo, Shaun, shit on that. Second runner, homie, that Kafa pass, make some fucking noise! Let's get it, fam.
On
Yo,
God.
Keep it low, please stop walking. Excuse my face, please. What? Sorry.
On God, fuck you, of course. And that nigga you think passed you the torch. You know Roger Mooking, it's you I'm cooking. Get burnt to that delusional degree. Got man thinking he fire when he food. Triple D wigging? Nah, nothing potent. Just a series of blonde moments. His whole being is a bad omen. He wouldn't clutch any cutlery, so don't believe in this guy's fury. His whole position in the kitchen is watching everybody cook, so don't believe in this guy's theories. Hey yo, Kriss. This plate you presented ain't it. It ain't up to that standard. I understand you gotta put together a card, but quit being haphazard. Quit being haphazard. I mean, maybe the spot you copped. But, you know, it'll all be revealed. He's gonna realize when the cleaver splits his pee-pee that he's been chopped. He say he want beef, but he chicken. When it sparks, he be a sitting duck. He say he wants beef. But he said he wants beef, but it's chicken. When it's supposed to be a sitting duck, food for thought, wrath for fire. He sprung like a buck. I said, I don't care what you dishing out. This will never be Daddy's day, cause everybody knows in here that you can never beat Bobby Flay. No, you can never beat Bobby Flay. And quit saying you eat MCs. That would be a lie to the core, nigga. Cause everybody in here knows anything. Everybody in here knows only thing you can stomach is squash your core. Everybody knows in here, only thing you can stomach is squashy your core. And stick with the drugs, because with the elite, you never make the cut. 36 batters and counting, and still nobody gives a fuck. Yep. 36 batters and counting, nobody still gives a fuck. And you ain't hard. You ain't hard at all, nigga. Yeah? Seriously, no. You're not hard. You're just an unloved cunt with issues. You know? Still mad at the world that your pops left and never missed you. Your mom's raised you mad as fuck and never and never kissed you, never asked what you were into. In all honesty, the only thing you have in common is your surname and a love of dick too. Huh? Yeah, I'm good. No. I'm good to go. No. Against Z, you are spewing all shit of biblical proportions, talking about how in your story, how Goliath gets David, trying to sound all defiant, but in all facts, all we got from that is that even in a fictional story, your subconscious wouldn't let you believe that you could beat a giant. That's time.
That's time, man. Shout out to my homie Dat Kafa Bass. Top of the third and the homie Daddy the Dawn. Let's get it.
What we doing, huh?
Guys, like old people, senior citizens, we have to bear with them too. It's okay. It's part of the contract. He has to rap. If you don't embrace the honesty that my pen got, then in this regard, there's nothing more volatile than when I land. Oh, no. In this regard, it's clear I need more patience when I discharge. Whatever lethal substance I have in the IV and make these leaks keep me on speed dial. See, sometimes even if it means lowering myself to some standards, because we're not even in the same class. I'm a different school of fish, meaning we can't be measured by the same scale. I don't even need to see a crowd. I'm here to bring an imminent end to bash like a lockdown regulation cause. And effect is what I leave when crowded minds gather. In fact, I don't free the slave, I free the soul from the body. Unlike Abraham, I lynch the closest human subject through his melon for having the wrong shade of melanin. I leave the metal in him, putting a kafa in an unconscious state. See, these bars are verbally on display. So fuck Willie Lynch, nigga. I'm the corrosion on the shackles that has your mind enslaved. So what's popping, kafa? How do you explain having such big ass eyes with no vision? My mission was to bring death knocking at your door. I'm an assassin dressed as a Jehovah's Witness. For your sake, I'd pray your actions correspond with your writtens, cause you stand in trial on behalf of heaven's gates, and this verdict don't justify your confidence like the Zondo Commission. Kriss, tell me there's a point that I'm proving. I mean, why is a decorated soldier facing a conflict of interest? I used to consider you a big brother. That's why I'm not up for the personals until you started taking shots in the dark like Oscar Pistorius. The leg you're hopping on doesn't support you like broke niggas, so it's only right that I can't stand him and like Kena disable him. Baby wretched, you get him cradled to your grave by a rough rider. One shot will leave a hole so big, Zod could fit 6 hobos in it. See, I was raised by preachers and gangsters in a land of hypocrisy, so when I pray on you, it's part biblical, so don't cross me. I mean, who the fuck do you think you are to judge my nasty ass habits? They're the reason that I'm proud and I'm confident. I will crucify your son and ask God for forgiveness. And if you press charges, I'll get bailed by the Holy Spirit. I'm the Godhead Zeus. I'm the Godhead Zeus. I'm the Godhead Zeus. Pressing on you from Mount Olympus. Try disrespecting my war stripes and I'll fuck your mother wearing a white collar like these Catholic churches. This is my house. You just passing. A technical glitch in the system. Your flaws began before scrambles, cause then Jen had blue pills and took the rest of them to self-destruction like Agent Smith. But instead of you manning up and paving your own legacy like King Caleb, Pav and Kriss, you decided to cling to the past like an ancient relic without the plot twist. Fact is, you never evolved in that cave, man. Because you exist in a comfort zone where nothing grows, but you can be anybody that you want except yourself. And that's the mystique. You exist in a comfort zone where you can be anybody that you want except yourself. And that's the mystique of these shapeshifters. Because ain't it funny how we were both stuck in this matrix and I'm the one who caught the body like sentinels.
Oh, it's fire. I like that. Let's tell it, man. It's a fucking noise for that round. Top of the third on my homie Dat Kafa Bass. Let's get it, homie.
Let's talk about how you being on this platform is treason in its highest form. How your actions are outside of the norm. I mean, these backward fucks, they got some plot, put together an annual chastity events disguised as a battle rap tournament. You know, shit that will put King Swati's redance to shame. You know, you've seen it in the news where the king gets to pick and choose who he gonna use, and every year is the same. Yeah, well, this champ is the royal champ. I've actually disrespected myself for standing in front of a royal champ. And how in the fuck you taking plates from a nigga beefing with your king? You must be thinking with your stomach or in Kimberly loyalty ain't a thing. Hmm? On the Kimberly loyalty.
Fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here, son! Get the fuck out of here!
Or in Kimberly loyalty and a thing.
These rappers, man.
I mean,
Get the fuck out of here.
Maybe it's all a ploy. You know, you're meant to infiltrate. But what I get from yours is, you know, you remind me of the story of Moses. I mean, the king sent you to kill son, but because you go with the flow, you became his basket case. You know, you became his. But maybe the king you were serving wasn't deserving. I mean, in all honesty, this Jersey streets have seen more King Plus than all seasons of Game of Thrones put together. No, but you gotta admit, when he comes to town, it's in style. Royal parade, royal motorcade. You know, he even has a bodyguard on stage. But when you come to town, bus driver on the temperature gauge, gotta share a Powerade and pay your own bus ticket with your minimum wage. You gotta pay your.
Let's go, let's go.
You gotta pay your.
Let's go.
Then to make it worse, you gotta pay protection fee to push and verb. I mean, push and verb, nigga. Push and verb. Ain't you heard? You think verb be tough? Nah, that nigga took more guns to the face than Daffy Duck. That nigga that took more guns to the face than Daffy Duck. And Push, that nigga Push. Nah, I can never say nothing negative about my homie Push. He's my homie. And everybody talking shit about Push better shut the fuck up. I mean, y'all niggas, y'all are redundant. We've heard you rap before talking about I'll take a sharp ornament to his abdomen till he starts excreting a tomato-based till he starts excreting. Shit, I'll take a sharp ornament to his abdomen. I'll take a sharp ornament to his abdomen till he starts excreting a tomato-based substance condiment. Ah, fuck, I fucked up. I fucked up, but that's time, yo, Kriss. Fuck.
That's time to make it better.
I fucked up, none.
You don't listen to your lady. What we doing, huh?